Welcome back to another episode of Design with me, and to listen to my ramblings cutting abruptly when I lose what I'm talking about. This is my Pinterest board. I've been thinking about how I should come up with ideas without looking at Pinterest board, because everything is a copy of a copy of a copy, essentially, no? So, but I have not come up with an answer. I will just try to create something. If you haven't noticed yet, I really enjoy portraits, and we will work with that, as we always do. This is a really beautiful image. Beautiful image 1, and it's a beautiful image 2. I also love flowers. Yesterday night, instead of looking at Instagram, I downloaded Atomic Habits and started reading it. I think recently when I was recording these videos, I realized that it's hard for me to talk because I don't read much, and if you're not reading, how can you communicate your ideas? I don't know. You can't properly do it. I think reading inspires you to think. Reading inspires you to discover new things because you learn something. There's a saying, "Kuo giliau mišką, tuo daugiau medžių," means the more you go to the forest, the more trees there are, which is a metaphor to the idea that the more you know, the more you don't know, the more you learn. You learn about things that you don't know, which is an interesting concept. I really like these circles and circles. Ooh, this one is pretty. This one is also, but it's premium. I've been thinking about how my life is running by so fast. It's moving with the speed of light, and I'm watching it pass by. I feel like I want to do more than I'm doing, but there is just habits that keep me from getting where I want to be. I was feeling really down and not good, and it's really hard for me to record when I'm not feeling well because I'm so in my head and I cannot communicate the things the way I would like to. When I was recording that video, I kept getting more and more anxious because I felt like I cannot push through it, and I think it's pretty visible. You can be subjective and still think that it's not the best video that I've done, but I'm trying to think about it as a process, and I can't always be in the good mood to record a video. It's something that I need to push through it. I already like this, but I need something else to spice things up. It's too plain, but it needs to be an emotion, not an object, not a human, and I think it has to have color. I really want this year to push myself, to rewire my brain to be more disciplined, and instead of running on emotions, try to be more logical, because I am an incredibly emotional human being. Definitely need more clear image rather than this. But this is not that either. That's why I love generated images, because they don't have a background. You see? So clear and clean. Ooh, yeah. Maybe I need to look for something more. Something else. This morphing thing I really love. I feel like this could be emotion. If I only knew how to transfer Photoshop to a motion program, could be good. It was so hard to wake up today. I snoozed my alarm for an hour, and I was planning to be at gym at 10, but I really wanted to stay in bed. I feel slightly bad for it. I should keep my promises, but I just really wanted to enjoy my morning in the bed. And I did. It's the colors that I don't like. Way better like this. Even better like this. Now I need to fix the colors. Before that, I want to. Let's add a little stroke. Maybe white or black. It's okay. I may delete this later. I am going to Chicago with my mom to visit the extended family, and I was pretty chill about it when we booked the trip like a few months ago. I was like, I'm gonna go to US, it's fine. It's the first time I'll go there. I'm curious. Now I'm getting more and more and more excited, maybe the right word. I think I'm more like curious. Growing up in Europe, and America is a different place apparently. I really want to know how it is different. What are the things that are not like they are here? I was looking at the things that I want to do and, looking for cafes and stuff like that, and then was trying to figure out how far everything is, and it's fucking far away. Like everything is around an hour from where we're gonna be staying, or even more, and I cannot comprehend that how it can be in the same city. Like Lithuania from south to west is 3.5 hours. It's bizarre to think that US is so huge. Very curious to see what the America is about. And another thing that I was told, you can't go to every suburb area because it can be dangerous. And I don't understand how people live with that danger. How is that normal? It's not okay for me. I don't understand that. I don't like danger. And as well, thinking about like homelessness. We do have that in Lithuania, of course. We used to not really have it. Now it's more common to see a homeless person, but it's very rarely that they would be a danger to the people. So if they're drunk, I'm like, I don't know, scary, they can do whatever. But I feel like in US, when you can have guns, how are you feeling safe there? Very curious. Maybe the yellow is a little bit too yellow, but I want it to be. Yeah, I want it to be red. I want it to be darker, more contrasty. Yeah, like this. Pink, red. Pink, red, red. I'm feeling adventurous. That rarely happens, but I want to put up a quote. Yeah, I just don't know how to. Whoa. Interesting frame. When you blur out it with so many layers, it separates in color, as you can see. Oh, it does have the color halftone. Do we like it or not? You can hardly see it. What is happening? No, this frame is I'm not a fan of it. But there's still something. When you zoom out, like this appears that there is some kind of line, but when you zoom in, it doesn't exist. Okay, now, one more thing. Before the crazy adventure of quotes, I'm not good with quotes. Classic, club classics, club classics. I don't think I need it. No, maybe just a little bit here. I need to fix this. I don't like this yellow here, so I might make it a little bit more orange. Good. Text. What this gives off. I really don't like these creative workshops. My friend was telling me about a workshop that she did in the residency that she's attending, and they needed to, I think about the perfume that they would be, and think about the name and maybe the smell. I don't remember what it was, but or like writing a paragraph, some kind of like writing things, thinking about things is not my cup of tea. I like doing visuals. I don't like to think. I like to feel, and it's so hard for me to look at this and be like, what emotions and like what is it about? I don't know. It has the warmth and it has the coldness. Red and blue. But what does it say? What is it about exactly? Okay, I'll try my best. I feel like maybe it could be about my feelings recently. And there's always a mix of both. I don't always feel good and I don't always feel bad. And it interlaces. There is some things of that in this work. However, I cannot just put up a quote about habits. Like habits are so logical. There needs to be feeling. What could it be? Should we chat? Robin Williams. No, thank you. The emotion that can break your heart sometimes the very one that heals it. You will have bad days, but they will always wake you up to the stuff you weren't paying attention to. I feel like that's what Moon does, and periods. Hard days are the best because that's when champions are made. Of course, embrace the glorious mess that you are. I think this one is the best one so far. Every day may not be good, but there is something good in every day. Be yourself, but always your better self. Like, that's so much pressure. But Elizabeth Gilbert, isn't she the artist way? Oh no, Eat, Pray, Love, The Big Magic. I think I was trying to read The Big Magic and I hated it. But let's embrace the glorious mess that we are. I don't know. I don't know. I'm lost. No, it doesn't need that. So that is it. Or maybe one more thing. I don't know if I need to put the credit, but I don't want to put the credit. But should I put the credit? Or maybe... I don't know. I'm not taking the credit for these words. I do like it. Surprisingly, I think it's 8.5, 9 maybe even. I, again, love the colors. I love how bright it is. And even if it feels a little bit dark because of the objects and there is some sort of death and rebirth and blooming again. And it's beautiful in that way. And about the quote, it worked out. I think it fills in nicely, it gives up the balance. It may look good printed out, I reckon. Do love the textures, do love that the black is a little bit faded, and I could be better at text. I will get better as I practice it more and more. I hope so, but simplicity is good. Thank you, friends, for watching it, and it's been nice to do the design and chat. I may not be the best at... I am the best at chatting. Thank you so much for being here with me.